What is direct contempt of court in the state of Oklahoma? I'm Tulsa Attorney James Worth, and that's the topic that we have today. We're dealing with contempt of court. Now, what is contempt of court generally? That is where you're in violation of something that the court requires. That means that you can be held accountable in a quasi-criminal matter where you can be put in jail for up to 6 months upon conviction and or up to a $500 fine, or you can be held until you purge it by getting into compliance with the court's order. But there's two types of contempt. There's direct contempt and there's indirect contempt. And I've done a separate video related to indirect contempt. So this one is talking about direct contempt of court. And there's actually a statutory definition for that. It's in Title 21, Section 565, and it reads as follows. Direct contempt shall consist of disorderly or insolent behavior committed during the session of the court and in its immediate view and presence, and of the unlawful and willful refusal of any person to be sworn as a witness and the refusal to answer any legal or proper question. So it also goes on to say, and any breach of the peace, noise, or disturbance near to it as to interrupt its proceedings shall be deemed direct contempt of court and may be summarily punished as hereinafter noted. As I noted, the punishment for direct contempt of court or indirect contempt of court is up to 6 months imprisonment and or up to a $500 fine. Okay, but direct contempt of court, as it notes, is things that occur during court or around the court that disrupt the court. So the judge generally witnesses it and then can immediately find there being a basis of contempt, as opposed to indirect contempt of court, which occurs outside of the view of the court, where it is a violation of the court's order. That has to be proven before the judge because the judge didn't witness it, so you'd have to have a trial on that, whereas direct contempt is a quicker process. But if you've got any questions related to contempt, enforcing court's orders, or something else related to Oklahoma law, you're going to want to talk to an attorney about that privately and confidentially. To get that scheduled with somebody at my office, you can go online to makelawEasy.com.